Red. What you doing hiding on YouTubes? You hiding on the tubesies? But yeah, I'm starting earlier tonight than I thought I was because Nerdy says he's not starting until at least 7:30. You forgot it because you're getting the old age. You won't admit it, but you're getting the old age. Let me see if I can. Don't think I can whisper while I'm on chatbot to you. Actually, I know I can't whisper it because you got spaces in your name at the moment. Send me big boxes. They don't even have to have anything in them. Just send me boxes. I need like all the obscure sized boxes anybody can get their hands on. Because I still got your other boat. I still have to put in another box. It's like, oh my God. It's like, why does Red have to win the weird size stuff? But I get paid tomorrow. So I'm hoping I can get a couple more packages out this weekend. I'm going to stop off. Oh, cool. We got to give him a name. We got to give him a name. I don't want Quizzy. It's like he needs a real name. And I don't want to use Sherlock or Hercule or Famous Detective. We got to name him. Or her. Yeah, I think it'll be more of a he. I'll do one more thing. Hello, Aaron. How are we doing?
Just make sure that you tune in to List Wits. You're watching List Wits. If you're blaming your mind way, just make sure that you tune in to List Wits. Just make sure that you tune in to List Wits. You're watching List Wits. If you're blaming your mind way, just make sure that you tune in to List Wits.
evening, ladies and gentlemen. How's everybody doing tonight? Hope you guys are all doing well. I'm hoping that it's not stuck on. Aaron caught me doing something on... There you go, Aaron. It should be updated. It should be updated. Hello, Miss Delbykins. How you doing? Delv, Aaron, Red, and those of you that happen to be here. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to welcome you to the original Game Show Network. I would like to welcome each and every one of you to List Wits. We are officially now in year 5. Although officially we've been in year 5 for a while. For 6 days. But you go with what you know, right? So officially we have been in year 5 for 6 days. And tonight... blame the wheel, Del. Blame the wheel. It's all the wheel's fault. And tonight we're starting just a little bit early, not much, because according to Nerdy, he will not be on until about 7:30ish, give or take. And Aaron trying to start us off early. You're lucky I didn't use the command right before I brought it up, Aaron, or it wouldn't have counted. No prize. No prize for you, Aaron. But ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the L of the W would like to welcome you all to List Wits. And tonight, the guest host is Bruce. Say hello to Bruce, ladies and gentlemen. But hopefully you guys are all having a very good start to the week. I will be honest, it started rough this morning, but we made our way through. We made our way through. No, the wheel doesn't hate you until you actually go bankrupt. Show, Delve, and Trance, I think, are the 3 that went bankrupt at some point. I think they're like the only 3 people that have ever hit the bankrupt spec. No, Moneymaker did. Moneymaker did too. At one point. I think he did at one point. But, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to the original Game Show Network that comes to you live from, now let's make sure I can do this right, okay? Comes to you live from Discord, sort of, Twitch, Streamcast, Ustream unofficially, Mixer, YouTube, Vaughn, Facebookish, Periscope, Twitch. What did I forget? I don't think I forgot anybody. And D-Live. So, ladies and gentlemen, there is no Vault command anymore, Aaron. I took that one off just because I didn't really like it. I didn't like it, so I took that one off. Because it would be a case of once the Vault started getting down in numbers, I have to remember to turn it off, and turn it back on, and then turn it off. So I kind of got rid of that one. That's why the wheel actually has like 4 spaces on it, where you can do a Vault with no numbers, a Vault with 1 number, a Vault with 2 numbers, and a Vault with 3 numbers coming off. That's why I actually dumped it. Yes, it hit you twice. I know. It's an evil wheel. Alright, so with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to turn that back on. So how is everybody doing on this fine, fabulous Monday? That's right, folks. You do not close your eyes. This is a Monday stream. Like I said, I thought it over, and I decided Monday night was going to be one of our regular nights, and I'm still leaning towards Thursday. So it'll be Monday, Thursday, and Saturday. And if we're ever in the mood, if we're in the mood for it, Sundays. Big Boss was at work, but it was kind of chill, I guess. So how is the new job? I'm curious to know. So are you making people very, very, very happy? Because that's what Delvikin does. He smiles, the red hair, and everybody's happy. Hello, Jazzy. What's good? So we had a question for everybody. We need to name Mr. Question Mark over there. We need to name Mr. Question Mark. You're getting better at it, but you don't like it. Well, nobody likes working. See, I will actually dispute what Nerdy said yesterday. Basically, Nerdy said we're like the only country in the world where you basically work 40 hours a week and you get punished if you work 40 hours. No. There are... Call him George. Call him George. George is a possible. George, we'll put that one down on the possible list. Wait a minute, where's my pen? So we are looking for names for Question Mark. Because I don't like calling him Quizzy. I don't want to call him Quizzy. Alright, so... No gender neutral. No gender neutral. I am not that politically correct, Red. He is a he. I just haven't come up with a name for him yet. So we'll put that down. Pen. Pat. Aza? Yeah, you gotta remember, I am not politically correct. I'm the last person in the world that is politically correct when it comes to certain things. Gordon. I like that one. Call him Gordon. Now, if we ever make a female question mark to go with him, then we'll have to come up with a name for her. And no, it cannot be Bubbles, just so you know. But yeah, it was one of those where Nerdy was talking about how we're like the only country on earth that basically punishes you for working 40 hours, or punishes you to work 40 hours a week, and you get punished for da-da-da-da. And I'm sitting there thinking, no, that's not right. That's not right. You want to be punished, you go work in Japan. 70, 80 hours a week. There's punishment. And it's like, I don't need my company to give me 2-3 weeks vacation. I just need enough time off in the year where I can do stuff on my own, and I'll be happy. Yeah, I see the Batman theme. I don't know if that one's going to work. Although I like the Gordon name. Because he's got the brim hat and the glasses. That one might work. We'll see. Dell says go with Wyatt. So yeah, so I was sitting there and I'm watching it. I had to bite my tongue because I don't do political talk. It's not what we are here for. And it was one of those cases of we're just going to have to agree to disagree. Because one of these days, if I ever get into a political discussion with somebody over that, I'll be in serious trouble. I'll be in serious trouble. So, with that, it is time to get things started. Like I said, because I know Nerdy is going to be on shortly, and I'm trying not to overrun him. So, give me 1 minute, guys, as I get the board up. Oh, I forgot to name it. Damn it. I always forget to name it. There we go. Now it's named. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of our age, all ages, are you guys ready to see if you can clear the list? And for tonight's list, hard, easy, I don't know. This one I am not sure of. I am not sure of. Vince. Or Vincent. Alright, so, for this one, we are looking for smoke phrases. We are looking for words and phrases that contain the word smoke in it. And like I said, I got a funny feeling this one will be I'm going to say I've got a feeling this one will be easy. Just a feeling. I can never say for sure because sometimes you guys just kind of fool me. Smoke like a chimney. Not there. But ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first part of every list episode. We have the 4-letter word right down here. Jazz getting number 8. Then red getting number 5. So we put Jazz at 8, red at 5. Ah, damn you, Jazz. I was hoping that one would last. I'm hoping that one would last. And Del begins getting the whole phrase. I give Del bonus points for that one. Since Del got the whole phrase. Hello, Bobby. What's good? Let's see. Jazz with number 2. Smoke 'em if you got 'em. Smoke and mirrors almost went up here. Smoke and mirrors almost went up here. Yeah, with number 3, up in smoke or go up in smoke. I would have taken either or for that one. See, I'm not that hard to make you guys get to where you guys would agree. Did I get your earlier message? Where'd you send it? It depends on where you sent it. I'm trying to think. I haven't seen anything in my email. Yeah, I think I got that one. I think. Yeah, actually, I am pretty sure I got that one. Smoke weed. Now we know where Jazz's brains are tonight, right? Smoke inhalation, not there. And give me 1 minute, guys. Say hi to Bruce. Oh no, I haven't seen. I haven't seen any of those today. I have not seen any of those instant messages today. Now the funny thing. Whoa! Oh, I keep forgetting. My screen goes dead when my refrigerator opens. I know, it's kind of weird. It's like it's pulling so much power, it like turns off the TV for like a second. I come back and the screen is like black and I'm like, uh-oh, what did I do? And then I kind of remember. It shows how much stuff I actually have running in the studio. I have 2 lights. I have the big TV, the computer, everything that's plugged into the computer. The small one is off. Dale, I want you to know I'm almost going to say I put that one on the list just for you. But I didn't. I will be honest, I did not put that on the list just for you. It was because I didn't think of... it was because I did not think of smoke and mirrors. Otherwise, I probably would have taken that one out. So we are down to 2, ladies and gentlemen. We are down to 2. And again, I give out no hints for the list anymore. Whoop. Just because I don't think you need them. I don't think you need them. So I don't give them out. Unless I do it by accident. Unless I do it totally by accident. Yeah, Aaron, you got number 4. Like I said, blow smoke, blowing smoke. I promised myself if they were close, I would give that one on the easy one. But ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the list. All right, Bobby, have yourself a good one, my friend, and I will check. Make sure you post a picture of the package because I honestly don't remember what was in it. I don't think it was a big one, right? I don't think it was a big one, but I do know yours was one of those that I went out of my way to get out last batch. So again, guys, normally on Mondays, I think the start time is going to be 7:30 Central. But because Nerdy was not starting early tonight because he has not been feeling well. Okay, that's right. The minute figure. That's the one. Smoke both ends of the cigar. Smoking. There are no ings unless you can make a word out of it, Aaron. So if you could do ingot, then smoking would count, for instance. No plurals. Is just the word smoke. So Smokey the Bear will not be up there because yuh does not make a word, at least not in the English language that I know of. It's a weird sounding four-letter word, but it doesn't count, so it wouldn't qualify for the list down here. Oh, there's a period in one of my questions. I gotta go through and fix those. I have got to go through and fix those. I keep forgetting there are certain ones that have periods on the end of them, and I don't want periods in the answers. If you can get this four-letter word down here at the bottom, and all we need is the word that reads straight down the middle, you get a shot at the vault as is. Yeah, true, it's Smokey Bear. But actually, I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to remember if the original was Smokey the Bear or Smokey Bear. I do know that they did use both of them. Throw smoke. Ooh, smoke somebody out. You dirty rat. Oh, where's my hat? Damn it. It's upstairs. There we go. You dirty rat. I'm gonna smoke you up. Nope, it is not side. To be honest with you, Bobby, I'm hoping the Restream bot catches it. So if you try it on the YouTube chat, I think it'll work. but I'm not 100% sure if you get the right one. I'm trying to think. OG Smokey Bear. Okay, maybe it was Smokey Bear to start with, and then they changed it to Smokey the Bear. I just know I had one when I was little. He was about as tall as Bruce, maybe a little taller. Came with his own fire hat, his own belt, and I wore him down to pieces as a kid. That was my bear. Ah, damn. Even though, because I don't count spacing, I was thinking more along the lines of Gunsmoke, the TV show. But I will take Gunsmoke. I am nothing if not fair. So we are down to one smoke phrase left. And right now, let's see, we got Delve with 4, Jazz with 3, Aaron with 1, and Red with 1. And we are looking for one more. Bruce, I just realized you're going to be in the way of my D-Live chat. Not that that really matters, because I don't ever really get anybody chatting on that one. The closest I came was during the marathon, which was actually very fun. Camera acting up. Hold on. Black Smoke Rising. Good, but not good enough. I don't think it likes the hat. I don't think it likes the hat. That's what it is. I actually have a hat that can't work on camera. Damn it! That stinks. And poor Bruce is like falling apart over there. There we go. That sucks. I wanted to wear the hat. But it's like when I hold the hat up, it's like it pulls the green screen. It kills the green screen. That sucks. That sucks. Smoke detector, not there. Smoke ring, not there. But ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, we would like to welcome you to the original streaming game show network. Again, we were doing this before anybody else was. Where you guys can actually win physical prizes. As you guys can see on that little corner, way over there. We have 4 larges left from the marathon episode. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think we got 8 smalls up there. And Marvin over there waving hello. Anybody see Marvin? Hello, Twisty. How you doing, my friend? And I'm not even going to make fun of Twisty in his moving house or his moving town tonight. But everybody say hello to Bruce, the guest host tonight. He's kind of watching the 4-letter word for you. Smoke free. Nope, not what we're looking for. But yeah, Marvin decided he wanted to get on camera too. I've been sitting back and I actually watched Twisted play the multi-person GTA. Or, yeah, Grand Theft Auto. And I'm like, what the hell do you do? It's like, I don't have enough people that play it or that I play with. So I'm like, okay. Goes to smoke because I can't figure it out. Sure you can, Miss Delvikins. But yeah, I felt really stupid on Nerdy Stream last night. Because I wasn't paying attention to the stream, or the chat, and on those streams you can't hear the... No, I actually heard a couple of you. There were a couple I didn't hear, but there were a couple of you I could actually hear. But yeah, so I felt really stupid on Nerdy Stream last night. Because he says, "Hi, Twisted." And then he said something about, somebody says they're leaving, and I'm working on question files. So I'm thinking it was Twisted that's leaving. So I said, "Yep, he's leaving. Emma's telling him what to do." And then I look up, and it's Moneymaker leaving. And Nerdy reads my comment, and I'm like, "Oh, please tell me he didn't realize what I was doing. Please tell me he didn't realize what I was doing." And it was like, thank God it just kind of went over his head. Because it was like a bad joke that just didn't work. Because Twisted didn't say it. No, he bypassed it because I was there when it happened. He bypassed it because it was like, huh? Okay, whatever. And like I said, that was because I was multitasking. And when I multitask, my sentences make sense, but they never fit the situation. Ever, 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 ever. So yeah, that was intended to be a joke at Twisted's expense. But it was like, because the way he read it, I completely blew it. And I'm like, I looked up and I'm like, damn it! Well, I figured you'd get it, Twisty. I figured you'd get it. But nobody else probably did. Nobody else probably did. And for those of you that don't know why, it was because we were doing a very high-paced game one night. And I can't remember which game it was. Twisty was in it. I want to say it was Red and Sari. They were doing the game. And it's like close. And Twisty goes, "Oh, I gotta run for a second. Anna's bringing in the groceries." And from that point on, is basically if Twisty has to leave, it's because Anna's showing up and making him do something. No, what sucked was everybody like in the negatives on Jeopardy. It was like everybody in the negatives on Jeopardy. And Sari's like up to like 23,000 and something. And she just finally, she quits answering. Because she's like, she knows nobody's going to catch her. She knows it. Trans! What's good, my friend? So again, ladies and gentlemen, for this, we are looking for the smoke list. We are looking for words and phrases that contain the word smoke. I actually tried Yan the Bandit, and I couldn't make any words out of it. I could not make any words out of Yan the Bandit. Wyand, Y-N-T, Wyandle. I couldn't make it work. Nope, Smokey the Bear not up there. So we got one smoke phrase left. And again, guys, just so you guys know, starting with year 5, what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to make every list, because on the marathon episode, I was making them an hour. Every weeknight episode, the lists are only going to be 30 minutes. Okay? It's basically from the moment I reveal them to the moment I pull up the answers on my screen so I can see them, and I start the timer, it's 30 minutes. No clues, no hints. If it's a hard list, it's a hard list. If it's an easy list, smokable. Is that how it's spelled? That's the question. No clues, no hints, because it's only a 30-minute list. Everything else will pretty much remain the same. It will be one-player game, vault shot, small prize. Ladies and gentlemen, Trance finishing it off with the smoke grenade. It is indeed a smoke grenade. It is not a smoke bomb. It is a smoke grenade. So you guys actually completed that in -5, 14, 19 minutes. 19 minutes to complete that list, which is a lot better than Saturday, where it was 60 minutes and some of the lists didn't get completed. That's how hard one item always seemed to be on every list. It was like get 9, and that 10th one would kill you guys. All right, so with that, ladies and gentlemen, we load one celebrity spot. We load one up. Bruce trying to take a nap. Bruce, get back up there. Bruce is not very stuffed, so he falls over a lot. He's very light. Yep, you and Delph both said bomb about 5 times. Both of you guys hey, hit the keyboard and give me our hammies back. Alright, so with that, let's see, we have, what do we have? We had Delve with 4, Jazz with 3, Aaron with 1, Red with 1, and Trance with 1. So we always start with the player that's the most, and the question is, did Delve's dream for another prize go up in smoke? Oh, it did. At least at the moment. Then we do Delve's second one, because if she doesn't win anything, she's probably going to shoot me, and there will be a lot of gun smoke in here. Oh, and it's a small prize for Delve. So Delve, with that, my dear, you get to choose from the smalls on the shelf tonight. And these are the ones we didn't get through on the marathon episode or yesterday. We have Cloud Jumper. We have the Iron Man Collector's Patch with Warhammer, I think. We have Donald Duck. We have the Mini Dolphins. We have the Hawkman Keyring. We have Scooby and Shaggy versus the Aliens. We have Patrick Waugh. And we have, as I have now learned, the Zoom Zooms. Okay, that'll work. So, but I'm hoping I'll get yours out Saturday. Like I said, I got a feeling I just wrote the wrong zip code on the box, honestly. And they wouldn't try any other combinations. I'm like, try the other combinations. I can tell you if it's the right city. I know the city name. And it was like, nope. You want to send it anyway as is? I'm like, no, because I don't want it to end up in Wisconsin or something. All right, so with that, let go, Toothy. It is the Zoom Zooms. That's what I've been told they've been called, or Zoom Zooms. You have Winter Soldier, Gamora, and By the Power of Thor. So those will be going to Delve. Those go in that box. Woo, that box is getting filled. I'm going to end up probably like having a Tetris. I'm probably going to end up having to separate Delves into multiple boxes as well. Because like I said, I'm getting tired of holding that one. And there's only one thing in there that's keeping me from sending it out. So I may split that one up. Alright, so with that, we turn our attention over to Jazz. And he's sending up smoke signals saying, I want to win. I want to win. Oh, and the great Indian says, go drink some more peyote. All right, so that means Jazz with 2, Delve with 2, Aaron, Red, and Trance with 1. That would be Delvikins. And Delve says, yeah, Red, I won, so put that in your pipe and smoke it. And Karma strikes back and says, nope, not there. All right, then we turn our attention back to Jazz, who's now crying because he hasn't won the list. And then he goes, no, I'm not crying. You just got smoke in my eyes, that's all. All right, so that means we still have the vault shot. We still have the one-player game. The question is, does the knucklehead get anything in it? Or is red just making a smokescreen? It's just a smokescreen for red. And then, I mean, the obvious joke is sitting there waiting for me. I'm trying to avoid this just for Aaron's sake. Aaron's like, you know what he's doing. He knows I got the winning slot. He's just blowing smoke up your blank. Oh, it's not there. Wow, I thought it was going to be there. All right, that means we are down to Jazz, Delve, and Trance. And Delve's like, well, if I'm not winning, I'm going right outside and I'm going to do some more chain smoking. And it means Delve gets the vault shot. So do I have the vault open? Oh, I forgot to open the vault. I knew I'd forget to open something. I always forget to open one thing every time. I always do forget this. It just so happened that tonight, it was the vault. All right, Delve. With that, now wait a minute. I got two things with your names on them, Aaron. I got two things with your name on them in there, remember? Oh, Aaron's like, nope, you can't guess yet, Delve. I'm stealing something from you. That, no, total pause. Aaron's like, my turn. Oh, that's twice. Aaron with the no prize. He's 0 for 2 tonight. But he can always pick up more whammies by answering questions from the bot. If you host, follow, donate, cheer, raid, what else is there? One-player games, and a few other things. All right, so now we turn our attention to Delph, who basically said, row 3, I think. Let me make sure. Yep, Delph said row 3. So out of row 3, we are removing the 7. All right, Delph, with that, we need the 4-digit number that you think is opening the vault tonight. All right, Dell says the combination is 3, 9, 1, 7. We lock that into the computer. And we hear sad, sad trombones yet again. The vault is just very, very finicky tonight. It really is. All right, so that means what we have left is the one-player game. Will it be Jazz? Will it be Trance? Is it the smoke stack or the smoke grenade? Either way, it's going to be very messy. It is Trance with the smoke grenade. So congratulations, Trance. You will be performing in a brand new one-player game tonight. Or no. Yep, you got a brand new one-player game tonight because I'm saving that one for later. I gotta wait for it to open up. All right, Trent, you will be participating in the game called Line 'em Up. This is a Price is Right game. All right. And basically what we're going to do is we're going to show you an automobile. All right? That automobile has 5 numbers in the price tag. We're going to show you the first number. We're going to show you the last number. Your goal will be to find the middle numbers. The middle 3 numbers. That's all you got to do is come up with 3 numbers. All right? The 3 numbers will be based on the prices of 3 items. 2 of them value over $100. 1 of them values for under $100. All right? And let's show you the car and the name of the prices that you'll be competing it for. Uh-oh. Hold on. Oh, duh. I gotta fix that. I forgot there's only 1 slide on this. Oh, come on. This worked yesterday. This worked like a freaking dream yesterday. Oh, do I still have a 1-player game open? Oh, I've still got a 1-player game open. Duh. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Don't tell me this whole thing just croaks. It crapped out. Ah! It crapped out on me. I cannot believe that. If I'm missing all my work, I am going to be I am missing all my work on this game. I lost everything on that one. Holy mackerel. Alright, I guess I can't do the brand new one. I lost it must have crashed and I didn't know about it. It must have crashed and I didn't know about it. Alright, that's alright. I came prepared. I came prepared. This is a little bit longer than the normal one, but I like it. It is the game of You Deserve It. Based on a very short-lived ABC game where players play to win other people's monies. It is a who, what, or where game. Very similar to What's My Line. So, Trent, you're going to play 5 boards. And your goal is basically to try to score as many points as you can on 5 boards. We're going to show you a clue. At any point, you can try to guess what the mystery item is. But if you guess wrong, you get 0 points. Oh, I cannot believe I lost all of that data. Wow. I got a feeling I closed it and I didn't save it right. That's my feeling. Alright, so with that, we're going to fill the board. This is board number 1 out of 5 for you, Trance. Alright? And basically, the first board is a what? So whatever's there. Oh, you have no idea, Trance. You have no idea. Well, I will be honest, the animations took longer than the Visual Basic. The problem is like a lot of my animations still had Visual Basic in them afterwards. So yeah, it's going to kill me to repair it. It is going to kill me. But that's why I decided I'm not doing 5 nights a week like Nerdy begged me to do. I got to have time to work on games. I got to. Alright, Trent. So, up at the top, you will notice that we have a what question. And right now there are 16,000 points in the bank. Now, for you to get it, you have to identify what our mystery item is in all 5 boards. So we're going to start you off. You basically pick a clue number from 1 to 9. Whatever is behind there, we're going to take out of the bank. So you're hoping to pick a clue that's only worth 100 points. Alright, clue number 5 is for 2,000 points. Oh, I hit it twice, damn it. Alright, and your first clue is a historic November. Now, you can guess. If you guess wrong, you're out on this board. No points. However, if you want another clue, you just ask for another clue number, and we give you another clue number. It's up to you how fast or slow you want to go. So we've given you a historic November. That's your first clue. If you don't know it, and you want another clue, you just pick another clue number. Alright, number 8 is, that is only a $300 clue, which is a good low number. A time for questions. So your 2 clues so far are a historic November and a time for questions. And again, we are looking for a what? A historic November, a time for questions. No guess. Clue number 2, 400 points. Portcullis. So your 3 clues are, oh, who found the 4-letter word? Delve found the 4-letter word. Really? That's my 4-letter word? Oh, there it is. It came through on... Okay, it came through on one and not the other. Alright, so we will be giving Delve a shot at the vault after Trance's game. So what we'll do is we'll basically do Shot of the Vault after has a stately opening. So we have a historic November, a time for questions, portcullis, and has a stately opening. Alright, no guess just yet, so we go for our clue number 1. The good news is all the big numbers are still up there. Lord, content or not content? Alright, so we have a historic November, a time for questions, portcullis has a stately opening, Lord, content or not content? Now, my question is, if I'm doing this, do you guys want me to do 5 boards for a 1-player game, or should I just do 1 board? That's the question. Or should I do a couple of boards? Number 9. Oh, there went the first big one off the board. Consists of 2 houses. Alright, so we've got a historic November, a time for questions, portcullis, has a stately opening, Lord, content or not content, and consists of 2 houses. So Red says we should do 3. I can see 3. I can see 3. That would give you a maximum possible 48,000, and I can work with the numbers, I think. Because 5 is a lot. 5 is a lot. Because I thought about that when we had run it the first time, and we'd actually done 4, and 4 seemed a little long. Is it the presidential election debate? We have a historic November, a time for questions, portcullis has a stately opening, Lord, content or not content, and consists of 2 houses. So who thinks he's got it right? And who thinks he's got it wrong? Is it the presidential election debate? No! It's Parliament. It's Parliament. The UK Parliament. The historic November is remember the 5th of November. A time for questions. Both houses actually have periods where the Queen will come down and they can ask questions of the Queen. The portcullis is the big overhang, I think. Stately opening is the Sergeant of Arms does a huge speech. In the House of Lords, they do not say aye or nay. If you agree with something in the House of Lords, you say content or not content. And then it consists of 2 houses. You were there, but you changed it at the last minute. And the 3 remaining clues were gathers in famous building, the Parliament building, of course, home of many speeches, God knows. And the final clue was 1,432 individuals. 1,432 individuals. That's how many. Members of the House and the members of the Commons there are in total. All right. So unfortunately, Trance went 0 on that board, but he's got a chance to make it up with board number 2. All right, Trance. It is apparently another what? So, which category number or which clue number would you like? All right, clue number 3. And your clue for 300 points out of the bank is Giotto and Vega. Giotto and Vega. Giotto and Vega. I don't remember what this answer is. But this is when I kind of play along. Number 8 says Trance. And the clue is Dirty Snowball. Giotto and Vega, Dirty Snowball. Giotto and Vega, Dirty Snowball. Aaron says it's Mortal Kombat. Number 5. Yes. You just cannot give him what you think is the answer. You can give clues. Travels in a circle. Oh! Duh. Okay. I remember what this is. Giotto and Vega, Dirty Snowball, travels in a circle. I should have got it from clue number 1. I should have gotten it from number 1, but I didn't. Hello, Rapid. How you doing, my friend? What's good? How are things? Number 1. And the clue cover is in the Talmud. In the Talmud. Talmud. I don't know how to say that one. What's that Islamic book? Talmud? Me and Bruce are doing well tonight, Rapid. Me and Bruce are doing well. Okay, it's Jewish. I was thinking Islamic for some reason. No, you're right. It's a Hebrew one. It's the Hebrew one. Alright, so we got Giotto and Vega, Dirty Snowball, Travels in a Circle, in the Talmud, number 7. Called an Omen. Called an Omen. So we have Giotto and Vega, Dirty Snowball, Travels in a Circle, in the Talmud, Called an Omen. Number 9 for Trance. A 3,000 pointer known as 1P. Known as 1P. Giotto and Vega, Dirty Snowball, Travels in a Circle, in the Talmud, Called an Omen, known as 1P. Like I said, I should have gotten it on number 1. I really should have. And I couldn't remember what it was. I am very mad at myself. So remember, guys, you guys can give hints. Don't give what you think is the answer. Because this is a one-player game for trance. Thank you for that, host Penguin. And my alerts are still not coming up. Damn it. My alerts are broken. That's all I know. Is my alerts are broken. Alright, Trance thinks it's the moon. So we have Giotto and Vega, Dirty Snowball, Travels in a Circle, In the Talmud, Called an Omen, and Known as 1P. So is your guess the moon, Trance? Alright, so you were thinking the moon, they confirmed your guess. The correct answer is Halley's Comet. You should have listened to Spock on that one. Even though Spock is getting finicky on my rules, it's still a circle. It's a warp circle, but it's still a circle. Giotto and Vega were the first two satellites to get close-up pictures to it. It's a dirty snowball. It travels in a circle or an ellipse. It is actually mentioned. There's a reference to it in the Talmud. Basically, somebody saw it in like 67 AD or 70 something AD. It's actually written in there. It's been called an omen when it reaches the sky. Superstitious people always say it was an omen from the gods. And it is known, one of its first names was 1P. It didn't get called Halley's Comet till later. And let's see what clue number 2 was. Made of ice. Clue number 4 was called periodic. Strange clue. I don't know why I have that one in there. And clue number 6, 03 or 0.03 AU. That's the closest it's ever come to Earth. It came 3/100ths of an AU away from the Earth. So unfortunately, Trance went 0 for again. So Trance, you got to score some points on this one, or you're getting absolutely nothing in terms of rewards. All right, Trance, for this clue, or this board, we're looking for a who. We are looking for a who. So, Trance, which number would you like? That would have been a legitimate clue for me to put in there. All right, number 6. Ooh, a 5,000 pointer. Naked Royalty. Naked Royalty. And I remember what the answer to this one is now. So I'd scored 11,000. So clue number 1 is Naked Royalty. Alright, he's going to pass and say clue number 2 for 300 points out of the bank. Born in Slums. So we have Naked Royalty. Probably 2 tonight, Aaron. Probably 2. Because like I said, our goal is basically to run from whatever time we start till 10 o'clock. And the only reason I started is 6:30 this evening instead of 7:30 was because Nerdy told me he wasn't going to be starting early. So if he's on, somebody tell him he lied to me. Or if he's been on for more than 15 minutes, somebody tell me he lied to me. Clue number 3. Seen on postage stamps. So we've got naked royalty, born in slums, seen on postage stamps. Because, yeah, I basically decided Monday nights I'm going to watch at least Nerdy till 7. And then it's like, that gives me 30 minutes to prep afterwards. Alright, Trent says, number 9. Storyteller. So we have naked royalty, born in slums, seen on postage stamps, and storyteller. I like that clue. That clue might be enough to give it away. We'll see. Naked royalty, born in slums, seen on postage stamps, storyteller. No guess from Trance. So we go for clue number 1. Disney used me a lot. Disney used me a lot. So we got naked royalty, born in slums, seen on postage stamps, storyteller, and Disney used me a lot. And I haven't seen anybody giving you any help out there, Trent, so I don't think they know. Anybody think they've got it? Again, you can give it hints. Do not give what you think is the answer. Naked royalty, born in slums, seen on postage stamps, storyteller, and Disney used me a lot. Well, I know one person that knows it. So, which clue gave it away, Spock? And yeah, if you guys want to like guess by whisper, just be careful when you whisper your answers. I'm thinking number 4 gave it to you. I'm thinking number 4 gave it to you. So again, we are looking for a who, Trance. Naked royalty, born in slums, seen on postage stamps, storyteller, Disney used me a lot. Alright, if you're not 100%, you may want to take another clue and see what happens. Number 8. And the clue is swans and ducks. Swans and ducks. Jazz says cricket is his hint, or his guess, or his answer to the question. So we've got naked royalty, born in slums, seen on postage stamps, storyteller, Disney used me a lot, and swans and ducks. So how close to 100% are we, Trance? For the Olympic. I don't think cricket's ever been in the Olympics. I don't think cricket's ever been in the Olympics. Oh, he's not going to take it. All right. Clue number 5. Denmark. Naked royalty, born in slums, seen on postage stamps, storyteller, Disney used me a lot, swans and ducks, and Denmark. Yep, Denmark. You know that little country over there in Europe that like kind of sticks out like it's giving you the middle finger? Or no, actually it's the thumb of Scandinavia. Because you got Sweden, Norway, Finland, and then Denmark right down there. Oh, he doesn't know it. All right, number 7. Oh, there went the other big point value. Portrayed by Danny Kaye. Naked royalty, born in slums, seen on postage stamps, storyteller, Disney used me a lot, swans and ducks, Denmark, and portrayed by Danny Kaye. Bruce is mad at you. He thought you should have had it on Denmark. He thought you should have had it on Denmark. The only guess you have is Mickey Mouse. So that is your final guess. Hello, Nerdy. How you doing, my friend? So is Mickey Mouse your final guess? No, I'm not going to be on all week, Nerdy. I gotta have time to rebuild some of the games. Right now, I'm thinking Monday, Thursday, Saturday, and partials on Sundays. That's what I'm thinking. Mondays, Thursdays, Saturdays, and partials on Sundays. All right. Is it Mickey Mouse? Oh, no, it's Hans Christian Andersen. It is Hans Christian Andersen. He was born in the slums of Denmark. He is seen on a lot of Danish postage stamps. Naked royalty is the Emperor's New Clothes. If you guys remember that one. He's a major storyteller. A lot of Disney films are based around the works of Hans Christian Andersen. Swans and Ducks was the Ugly Duckling. There was a movie where it was a bad movie, and I'm a huge Danny Kaye fan, for those of you that don't know, where he was portrayed by Danny Kaye. And clue number 4 would have been folk legends. Clue number 4 would have been folk legends. So, unfortunately, Trance, 0 points, 0 whammies for the 1-player game. Ouch. I really thought you had it at Denmark. I would have thought you had it at Denmark. Spock, which one was the one that gave it away for you? I'm just curious. Because he did whisper me after Storyteller. He did whisper me after Storyteller to say, was it Hans Christian Andersen? And Twisted goes bankrupt. Oh, that's 3 people.
You know, when you said naked royalty, I was kind of thinking that because of the age of the stories, that pretty much all his works are in public domain.
Yep.
That's why I was thinking naked royalty.
And Twisted loses 519 whammies. Ouch. But no, like I said, I am thinking Mondays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Mondays when you're streaming, or I'm going to basically start at like 7:30 on Mondays. That way I at least get to watch some of your show. Then Wednesdays I get to watch all of it. And then Thursdays, yes, I'm going to eat into the Angels time, but I'm sorry. And then Saturdays are our Saturday nights. The wheel not liking. Yep, it is time for Del's vault shot. So with that, Delve, you get to take a guess as is. Whoops. At the vault, Mademoiselle Redhead. For 1. Plus, I have to do stuff around the house on occasion, Nerdy. I still have to do stuff around the house. Is it 4162? It is not 4162. Alright, so with that, we are going to turn our attention to 1 minute. Where did it go? We are going to turn our attention to the list of available games. Sari won the last Jeopardy game. She's not here. Who won the last game we did Saturday? That's the question. Oh, he's not here at the moment. So I'm going to let you guys decide which game you guys want. And if we can't come to a consensus, I'm going to pick one. Can you win the Marchin? Can you win the Marchin? Aaron would like us to play Pointless. That is true. How many people are interested in participating? Let's find out. Aaron would like us to play Pointless. Can you win the Maven? The Maven? No. Oh, you mean the Marvin? No, Marvin is one of my hosts. All right, so we got Aaron, Jazz, Spock would like Jackpot. Aaron would like Pointless. Dove. Trent, so that's 5. If we can get one more, we'll go Russian roulette. If we get two more, we'll go panic attack. If we get panic attack is quick. I do know panic attack is very quick. If we can get two more participants. Yeah, he's basically guarding the prizes. Actually, he's still trying to figure out how to blow up the Earth. Oh, Delve is volunteering Twisted in red. Delve is volunteering Twisted in red. So we got 5. Well, I'm 1 over if we do pointless at the moment here, unless somebody wants to play on a team. How do I get the silent from red? No, you got to convince red. You got to convince red. I do not do trades. I do not do price trades because last time I did that, I spent 3 hours listening to two people basically trying to say, well, if you give me this, I'll give you that, and I'll give you this, and I'll give you that. She's calling you out, Red. Are you a coward? So right now I got Aaron, Jazz, Spot, Delve, Trance. All right. We will do partial teams. All right. So if we can find one more, I'll make it 4 teams of 2. If not, I'll have one player playing solo. All right, Twisty's in, so we're looking for one. I actually had you written down, Twisted. So we're looking for one. Somebody convince Nerdy. He's sitting right there. Somebody convince Nerdy. Well, that's why it's a team. That's why it's a team game. You only have to worry about half of it. I already had red written down, just so you know. Like I said, somebody convinced that nerdy guy. Oh, I got them lined up who your partner is. I just need one partner. It is the game of Pointless. It is the game of Pointless. Well, in that case, you're going to love your partner, Nerdy. I will say, based on who's on the list, I'm going to say Team 3 has got the advantage. I'm going to say Team 3's got the advantage, but we'll see. And we have to wait for it to load. This does take a little while because there's a lot of animations involved. Once we get past the load, it's actually a quick game. All right. Those are my notes. All right. And I'm going to skip this part. All right, so this is how the teams are. We have Aaron and Trance. I think this is a good balance, actually. I'm going to be honest. I think this is a very good balance. We have Red and Jazz. We have Twisty and Spock. And Team 4 will be Delve and Nerdy. Oh, that's a good balance. I like that one. Alright, so here's how it works. I'm going to show you 7 clues to this board. We are looking for, and that's just how it happened to fall. It was basically Aaron volunteered first, and it was Jazz, and it was Spock, and then it was Delve. And then I took the next 4 and put them together. Alright, so for board number 1, Aaron, Red, Twisty, and Delve will each have to pick one of the following clues. And reset the counter. We have a mischievous elf, usually believed to reveal the hiding place of treasure if caught. Clue number 2 is a lake or arm of the sea. Clue number 3 is an Irish girl. Clue number 4 is sour milk that is thickened or curdled. Clue number 5, a poorly drained area, frequently surrounding a body of open water and having a characteristic flora. Clue number 5, a female spirit who cries loudly to warn people as someone is going to die soon. And clue number 7, a dialect or regional pronunciation. So we are going to basically, we're going to start with Aaron. Aaron gets to pick one of those clues. If he gets it right, he will get the score of the number of people that got it wrong, or got it right. Okay? So if 100 people got it right, you scored 100, which is not good. You want to score as low as possible. Think of it as golf. So Aaron, which of those clues do you know? And which one that you know did the fewest number of people know? I don't know off the top of my head two of these. Actually, I'll say three of these. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them I know, with no doubt. Now, all right, to help you out, spelling doesn't matter too much. All right, so Aaron, you say a lake or arm of the sea. So Aaron, what is a lake or arm of the sea? If you get it right, you score what's underneath there. If you get it wrong, you score 100 points. A lake or the arm of the sea, Aaron? Is it a loch? It is a loch. I will take various spellings on that one. Now let's see how many people knew it. Now I will tell you, some of these, a lot of people knew. Some of them, maybe they don't know. Oh, there we go. Aaron scoring 61 points for his team. And question number 2 is now off the board. All of Google knew it. All right, Red. You are up. You have 6 clues left to choose from. Now, basically, the first 4 players do this board. The second 4 players do the next board. That leaves us 4 possible clues. All right, Red. A poorly drained area, frequently surrounded by a body of open water and having a characteristic flora. What word are we looking for? I'll say 61 isn't bad for this board, Aaron. I just got a feeling it's not bad for this board. Is it a marsh? No, we were looking for a bog. We were looking for the Irish term of a bog. And the good news is, only 83 points, so really only 17 off, Red. Only 17 off. All right, Twisty. Where do we go next? All right, Twisty wants number 6. A female spirit who cries loudly to warn people that someone is going to die soon is a what, Twisted? Is it a banshee? It is indeed a banshee. And let's see how many points Twisted scores. 85. Ooh, rough board. Rough board, but 85 is less than 100. All right, Delve, you are up. We got 4 clues left for you. A mischievous elf, usually believed to reveal the hiding place of treasure if caught. All right, you're going to go with number 1. So what is our mischievous elf usually believed to reveal the hiding place of treasure if caught? Is it a leprechaun? You better believe your Lucky Charms. Oh, but that one a lot of people knew. That one a lot of people knew. Yep, 61 is lower than 85, so Trance and Aaron are in the lead. Alright, so with that, we do not do the last three just yet. We go to board number 5. And we have name the state. We have... And why did my board crash? I don't know. Damn it. Alright, so we're going to start with Trance. And for some reason my counter on the side disappeared, which sucks. I'll have to figure that one out. Alright, so this is for Trance, Jazz, Spock, and Nerdy. Now, we do not go with whoever's in the lead. We go with who's in second, and that would be Spock. So Spock, you get to choose one of those 7. We have where the Stonewall riots occurred, where Alan Freed first played rock and roll on the radio, where Pluto was discovered at Lowell University, where the WTO riots occurred, where Chief Joseph said he will fight no more, where Francis Scott Key wrote the Star Spangled Banner, and where the Alfred P. Murrah building was bombed. So Spock, we are needing you to pick one of those 7 and the state where it occurred. So Spock, you have to choose one of those 7 and tell me which state it occurred in. Well, you got a 1 in 50 chance. You got a 1 in 50. You can't, no hints from the teammates. That's what the last round is for. That's what part 3 is for. Well, plus the luck of the board comes into play as well. The luck of the board does come into play. Alright, Spock, you say you know number 6. In which state did Francis Scott Key write the Star Spangled Banner? Alright, he says it was off the coast of Virginia. Was it Virginia? No, it was Maryland. It was Maryland. So with that, we give Twisty and Spock 100 points. And I have no idea why my timer is not there. I have to fix that later. Oh, it would have been a 46-pointer. That would have been a 46-pointer. All right, Nerdy. You're up. Oh, sweet. Nicely done, Delv. So make... Ah, damn it. It's Thursday. I was going to stream on Thursday. What time? What time? All right, Nerdy. You got 6 choices here. Where the Stonewall riots occurred. Where Alan Freed first played rock and roll. Where Pluto was discovered. Where the WTO riots occurred. Where Chief Joseph said he will fight no more. And where the Alfred P. Murrah building was bombed. All right, question 7. In which state was the Alfred P. Murrah building that was bombed? Was it Oklahoma? It was indeed Oklahoma. And that means Nerdy scores for the team 71 points to put them at 162. All right, here's the good news for Aaron and Trance. Even if you miss, you're still in first place, or you're in first place at the moment. All right, Trance, we got 5 questions on the board for you. Which of those 5 do you know, Trance? Or which of those 5 do you think you know? All right. In what state did the WTO riots occur? In what state did the WTO riots occur? Was it Washington? It was indeed Washington. Oh, and look at that. 27 points. 27 points. All right, so Red, Jazz. You're looking for something with less than 85 points for certain. You're looking for something with less than 85 points. So Aaron and Trance are definitely moving on. So Jazz, we have where the Stonewall riots occurred, where Alan Freed first played rock and roll on the radio, where Pluto was discovered at Lowell University, or where Chief Joseph said he'll fight no more. All right, Jazz, question number 2. In what state was Alan Freed when he first played rock and roll on the radio? Was he in California? No, it was Cleveland, Ohio. It was Cleveland, Ohio. And unfortunately, that puts you guys at 100 more points. What would you have scored? 21 points. That would have been huge. That would have been huge. All right, so Aaron and Trance are moving on because they have the low score. Now here's where the team part comes into play. All right, Red and Jazz, Twisty and Spot, Delve and Nerdy. You guys, as a team, may choose any one of the 6 remaining questions. You guys can choose the Irish origin words, or you can choose the states. You guys basically come to an agreement. Yep, low score wins. But when we get to the next board, all the scores of the remaining teams are reset to 0. All right, so Nerdy says that Delve is going to... Now, here's how it works. One of you picks the category. One of you picks the question. Okay? So Red and Jazz have to wait on Twisty and Spock. So Twisty and Spock. One of you has to pick the category. Who wants to pick the category? And then who picks the question? Now remember, some of these have higher scores than others. So Twisty and Spock are first. Twisty telling his partner that he knows the Irish ones. Well, remember, you want to get the ones that are right. You got to get it right. That's the key. So according to Spock, Twisty, if you guys want to do the Irish one, Spock takes it. So Twisty, you want the category of the question. Which one do you think your partner... So basically, Twisted, if you're doing the category, Spock's told you he thinks he knows all the Irish ones. So it looks like Twisty and Spock want one of the Irish questions. Alright, so Twisty, Spock. Alright, I'm going to make this easier. You guys agree on the category, so you both seem to think you know the Irish ones. He thinks he knows 2 of them, but he thinks they have high numbers. So I'm going to rephrase this. So Twisty and Spock, do you want Irish or states? Twisted thinks he knows all the Irish ones. Spock maybe thinks he knows 2 of the Irish ones. Or do you want to take a chance on the states? Yeah, Twisted drunk all the Irish beverages. And the English beverages and the Russian beverages. and sicherlich the German beverages. All right, Twisty, Spock. Irish, I think it is. So which of those three? And you guys can whisper to each other and say, we want this one, we want that one. But whoever gives me the first choice is what we're going to take. It's thinking time because he's thinking like the States ones have the lower numbers, but if they get it wrong, it's 285 points. This is where the strategy of a team comes into play. Because I'm going to be honest. Well, if you can't whisper, do it in the chat, Jazz. Amazon off. And the reason I have you go twice is because if you guys go higher, your score, if there's nothing under 15, then they're playing to catch you. So Twisty, Spot, which would you like? Irish or States? I will take the first response. Totes agree. You've been all my love, Delve. There you go. Lots of screwdrivers. I was thinking more like margaritas. All right, well, Spot did say in the chat he knows the Irish ones. I'm trying, Nerdy. I promise I'm trying. All right, Twisty, Spock. Is it Irish or States? What I'm thinking I'm going to do is I'm just going to assume. There you go. There's your blowy. Yes.
Next time you come up, I need help with the dog.
Okay. All right. Twisty says you guys are going to go State's name. So Spock, you have to answer one of these three. Where the Stonewall riots occurred, where Pluto was discovered at Lowell University, or where Chief Joseph said he will fight no more. So, Spock, which of those three? Twist is like, I'm going to gamble. I'm going to gamble my partner knows one of them. And while we are waiting on that, Nerdy and Delve, you guys start to decide who gets which. And who's going to answer? Let's do it this way. We'll do it this way. Delve and Nerdy, start thinking about category and who's going to answer. And whichever one comes across first is what I take. We're waiting on Spock is what we're waiting on. And I know he says he has problems. Did he bail again? No, he's here. So, Delve and Nerdy, you want... Alright, Spot, well, you have to pick, if you got audio, we're good. You have to answer one of the 3 state questions. Where the Stonewall riots occurred, where Pluto was discovered at Lowell University, and where Chief Joseph said he will fight no more. Yes, Twisted went with states. Delve, Nerdy, which one do you guys want? Irish or states? Alright, Nerdy and Del say states. Alright, number 3. Was Pluto discovered at Lowell University in Massachusetts? No, it was Arizona. It was Arizona. Oh, and look at that. It would have been 30 points. Alright, Delve, Nerdy. You guys are going to take your chance with states? Would you guys want to do Stonewall riots? Or where Chief Joseph said he will fight no more? Well, Aaron Trans, you don't choose because you guys are automatically moving into the next round. You guys had the lead after 2. You're moving in. Actually, I just realized Delve and Nerdy are automatically moving on. So we have to go to Red and Jazz. Alright, so they're going red because the worst that Delve and Nerdy can do is 262. Alright, so you guys have an Irish girl, sour milk, and a dialect or regional pronunciation. So which of those do you guys think you know? Your mouth to, that's because you drink an apple wine. Alright, so Jazz says number 7 is accent. Is it accent? If it is not, Twisty and Spock move on. No, it's a brog. It's a brog. That is the Irish word. And that means Twisty, Spock, Delve, Nerdy, and Aaron and Trance move on. And Jazz and Red are out. Wow. Alright, so let's get these names in here. And I'm going to see if I can reset the counter. The counter works on that one. Alright. For this category, each member of the team has to pick one of these 6. Alright? Because there are 7 answers up there, or 6 of you on the board. These are all Disney songs by performing characters. So we have Friend Like Me, Why Don't You Do Right, Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo, Once Upon a Dream, Following the Leader, Go the Distance, and Hidgetus Fidgetus. Each person must answer one song. Alright? So we are going to start with the team that ended up in 3rd place. We're going to start with Spock. Spock, we have 7 songs up here. Which one do you know? Who the performing character is? We don't want the movie. We don't want the song. We want to know which Disney character sang it. Or I should say which cartoon character sang it. It's which cartoon character sang it. Friend Like Me, Why Don't You Do Right, Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo. Well, you're up next, Nerdy, so you get to choose whatever isn't picked. Spock? Nerdy's up next, Delph. Which one do you want to go with? You have to pick one. Traffic is smooth. Which one, Spock? Alright, is it Aurora? It is Aurora. And let's see how many points Spock gets for the team. It was trying to get Twisty and Spock on the same page was the hard part. And it is 57 for Spock. All right, Nerdy. We have Friend Like Me, Why Don't You Do Right, Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo, Following the Leader, Go the Distance, or Hidgetus Fidgetus. All right, Friend Like Me. Which character sang Friend Like Me, Nerdy? Is it Robin Williams, the Genie? It was indeed the Genie. And let's see what Nerdy gets. Is down to 75. I think we're down to 57 as well. Wow, they were both 57. All right, with that, we reset the counter. Trance. We have 5 songs left. Why Don't You Do Right, Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo, Following the Leader. All right, you're going to go with Go the Distance. Who sang Go the Distance? Was it Hercules? Hercules, Hercules. It was indeed Hercules. Oh, 59. 2 more that got it right. All right, Twisty. You got 4 left. He says Hidgetus Fidgetus was by Merlin. Was it Merlin? It was indeed Merlin. And I forgot to reset the counter. Oh, look at this number drop and drop. 34 people got it right. A very nice pick for Twisty. All right, Delve. You're up. We have Why Don't You Do Right, Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo, and Following the Leader. Why Don't You Do Right was sung by Jessica Rabbit. So, Aaron, you're going to have your choice of the ones that are left. And it's dropping and dropping. 8 people knew that. What a pick. Yeah, damn. All right, Aaron. You have a choice. Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo or Following the Leader. That was a heck of a pick. Yeah, but I mean, 34 wasn't bad. 34 was not bad. It just so happened you left Delve with the better one. All right, Aaron. You have your choice. Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo or Following the Leader. All right. Aaron's taking Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo. Is it the fairy godmother? It is the fairy godmother. Oh, 83 people knew that one. Ouch! Putting you guys at 142. All right, so that brings us to the last elimination board. We have name the film with these villainous henchmen. All right. We have Count Rugen, Mr. Smee, Flotsam and Jetsam, Manny Ribera, Clarence Boddicker, Mr. French, and Dominic Bad Guy. Now, here's the catch. Twisty Spock, you guys get the first choice, and we're going to start with Twisted on this one. So we have Count Rugen, Mr. Smee, Flotsam and Jetsam, Manny Ribera, Clarence Boddicker, Mr. French, or Dominic Bad Guy. Those are the villainous henchmen. They were not the official primary villain. They were the sidekick. We need the film. We need the film. The name of the movie, not the actor. Yeah, the actor would be ridiculous. So Twisted, of those 7, all right, is Mr. Smee from Hook. He is. I would have taken Peter Pan or Hook on that. Oh, 81. 81. All right, we turn our attention now to let's go with Delph. He was the villainous henchman Spock. So Delph, we've got 6 movies left, or 6 henchmen left. Count Rugen is the Princess Bride. Let's see how many points. And how many people knew it was the Princess Bride. $61. To put Delve and Nerdy at 126. All right, Aaron. We have 5 left. We have Flotsam and Jetsam, Manny Ribera, Clarence Boddicker, Mr. French, and Dominic Bad Guy. Aaron says number 7 is Muppets Most Wanted. Is it Muppets Most Wanted? It is Muppets Most Wanted. Let's see how many points. Ooh, 72. A lot of people knew that one. All right. So we're going to erase that one. So, Nerdy, you're up. Here's what you need to move on. You need to basically get it right. If it is less than 84, you two move, Delve and Nerdy move on. We have Flotsam and Jetsam, Manny Ribera, Clarence Boddicker, and Mr. French. I only know 2 of these for sure. Delle's trying to help her teammate out. Nerdy's going to say James Bond, but can't remember the film. We gotta have the film name. Flotsam and Jetsam, Manny Rivera, Clarence Boddicker, and Mr. French. Alright, so Nerdy is going to say Mr. French is Casino Royale. Is Mr. French Casino Royale? No, it's The Departed. It is The Departed, which means we have to put 100 points on Delve and Nerdy. And Trance, it comes down to you. You've got 3 left. Ooh, here's the good news. You picked one you didn't know, but you took out one of the lowest numbers on there with 26. All right, Trent says RoboCop for number 5. Here's the thing, Trance. You need this to be 11 points or less, or Aaron and Trance are eliminated. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Because I still got to do Spock's. Is it RoboCop? It is indeed RoboCop. So you need this to be 59 or less. Hello, Money. How are you doing? Because wow, look at it drop. Look at it drop. 27. All right, Spock. That means it comes down to you. Okay? We have Flotsam and Jetsam or Manny Rivera. You basically need to pick one right. You need to score 53 or less, I think, to move on. If it is 55, if it is 55 or higher, Delve and Nerdy move on. If it is less than 53, Twisty and Spock move on. All right. Flotsam and Jetsam. All right, Spock. What is the film? If you want 4, you got to tell me. Number 4 in the answer. You want number 3 in the answer or number 4 in the answer? All right. So you're going to go with number 4. Which film is Manny Ribera the henchman in? All right. Is Manny Ribera in Scarface? He is in Scarface. Now you are hoping this is less than 53. Oh, this is going to be close. "19 people knew it," which means that Delve, Nerdy, Twisty, and Spock are moving on to the final board. Delve, Nerdy, Twisty, and Spock are moving on to the final board. And I am going to put you guys separate for a reason on this. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. All right. Literary battles. All right. We have... I don't show it unless there's a tiebreaker, Trance. I don't show it unless there's a tiebreaker. We have Mercutio dies in a duel with Tybalt, who in turn is dueled and killed. Oberyn Martell engages in combat with Gregor Clegane, almost winning, but eventually having his skull crushed. Jealousy over Lady Brett Ashley causes Robert Cohn to start fistfights with Jake Barnes, Mike Campbell, and Romero the Matador. Although D'Artagnan duels with Athos, they eventually become allies and friends. Describes many skirmishes, including the Battle of Borodino and the Battle of Austerlitz. The other rabbits are saved when a farm dog eventually vanquishes General Woundwort. And though the titular character defeats dogs, wolves, and a lynx, an easygoing bulldog nearly rips out his throat in a fight. Alright. With that, Twisty and Spock took the lead. And basically what we are looking for is the book or novel these fights occurred in. We're looking for the book or novel these fights occurred in. So Spock, you have first choice on this board. And I'm going to try to reset the calendar. Wonder why it's not working on one. But I never learned to read. Oh, Trad's calling for a slight pause. Oh, Trance will get a one-player game. So Trance, I will mark that down, and we will do that after this. I was going to say pick one before you go, Spot, but a man's got to do what a man's got to do. You know, the funny thing is, this game's always been shorter, normally. I swear it has. Nope, I got something already lined up in order, Aaron. I've already got something lined up in order for trance. So we are waiting on Spot to relieve himself. Sorry guys, I promise you this game normally goes faster than what it is tonight. I don't have a game called I Win. What made me start it? I started List Wits on the Playroom because other than like 3 people that I dearly respect that were on the play, well, 1, 2, 3, other than 4 people I dearly respect on the Playroom, and I think 3 of the 4 are in here. Nope, money already left. There were only 4 people that I knew and played games with and respected that did anything that was close to being a show, Aaron. And that was Nerdy, Money, and Twisted. And the 4th one is Dr. Jekyll. Everybody else basically did a sit in front of the camera, look at the phones, and just go with it. Alright, Spot. Well, I didn't know Delve at first, remember? I didn't know Delve at first. So, Spot, you got to choose one of the 7 and tell me which book it came from. But those are the 4 people that I respected that either did a show or picked up and started doing the show. Because Dr. Jekyll came in later than the other 3. And it was, we put our heads together and we basically came up with the idea of the Streamerverse. We had Nerdy with the collectibles. We had Moneymaker with the Jackass type show. We had Dr. Jekyll with the... He originally intended it to go after trolls, and it kind of got away from it. Well, you got to pick one of them, 7. One of the 7, Spot. Yeah, Twisted died of old age waiting for the bathroom run. Why is it called List Wits? Because when I first started, for those of you that don't know, and I think it still exists, I actually had a huge pad, artist pad, right here. And the very first list I ever did was star blank. It was star blank, and my love for game shows basically kind of like just basically said, what do I love? What can I do? And I'm like, I'm doing game shows. Nobody did it on Playroom. Nobody did a show like that. Jelly Jungle came along later. Jelly Jungle came along later and started doing his. And like I said, that's where the stream reverse idea came from. That's where the stream reverse idea came from. But yeah, I started. All right, come on, Spock. We're waiting. We're waiting on you, my friend. We need you to pick one of these 7 battles and tell me which book it occurred in. And basically, I said, I want a show. I don't want to stream. I want a show. And that's how it actually started. And it was pretty much from day one. It was game shows. That's my love. That's what I know. I couldn't do collectibles because, like I said, Nerdy already had that filled out. I am not a smartass like Money. I don't confront trolls. I just ignore them. So I couldn't do what Dr. Jekyll did. And then Twisted would probably be number 5 on my list. Oh, I collect stuff. I just give it away. Yeah, but like I said, it was like, okay, my stuff I collect, they probably seen on yours. Like I said, other than like the Eagle Moss pieces. Alright, Spock, which one do you know? And when I first started, it was literally the TV was facing you guys. And I'm literally like looking at my PlayStation screen trying to figure out what I'm doing. Alright, number 6, he says, is Watership Down? Is it Watership Down? It is indeed Watership Down. How would I have classified the Twisty show? Somewhere along the lines of Money's Jackass show, but more along the lines of Impractical Jokers. Ooh, 83 for Spock. Watership Down, not a nice number. I would put Twisted along the lines of Practical Jokers. It's just basically how far would they go? All right, Nerdy, you are up. We have 6 literary battles. Hairless. Yep, he would definitely qualify. Then came GQ Smooth after that with literally what I consider the best talk show. Even though Money won the title when we did the ABBA Awards. Alright. Jealousy over Lady Brett Ashley causes Robert Cohen to start fistfights with Jake Barnes, Mike Campbell, and Romero the Matador. Nerdy, what novel or book are we looking at? Is it The Sun Also Rises? It is! The Sun Also Rises. And it's from the guy that says he doesn't read, by the way. Ooh, 70. Damn, I did not think that one was going to be that high. I did not think that one was going to be that high. All right, Twisty, you're up. You're not very booky. there were not many. I thought that would have been lower too. I really thought that one would have been lower too. So Twisty, you're up. You still think there may have been? There may have been. But yes, and then after GQ, it was Delve and Fuzzy for me, I think. All right, is it the Three Musketeers? It is the Three Musketeers. Ooh, 94. Ouch. All right, Delve. You're up. We have Mercutio dies in a duel with Tybalt, who is then in turn dueled and killed. Oberyn Martell engages in combat with Gregor Clegane, almost winning, but eventually having his skull crushed. Describes many skirmishes, including the Battle of Borodino and the Battle of Austerlitz. And though the titular character defeats dogs, wolves, and a lynx, an easygoing bulldog nearly rips out his throat in a fight. All right, is number 7, White Fang. It is White Fang. Wow, 86. Ooh, this is, oh boy. Damn. Apparently whoever answered these questions were a bunch of readers too. All right, Twisty, Spock. You guys have 3 choices. First choice that is given is what we're going to take. Mercutio dies in a duel with Tybalt, who is in turn dueled and killed. Oberyn Martell engages in combat with Gregor Clegane, almost winning but having his skull crushed, and describes many skirmishes, including the Battle of Borodino and the Battle of Austerlitz. Wow, I did not think White Fang was going to be that high. I didn't. So Twisty, Spock. Whoever gives me, between the two of you, the first correct or the first guess is what I take. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Between all 4 of you, the first guess is what I'll take. Spock and Twisty can't come to the computer right now. So it's between, so the first person out of all 4 who can answer one of these 3 is the one I will take. Because I'm going to be fair to Delve and Nerdy. And say, if they're not at the computer, I can't wait on them. All right, Spock says number 1 is Romeo and Juliet. Is it Romeo and Juliet? It is Romeo and Juliet. And let's see how many people knew this. 94. Ooh. Which means Delve and Nerdy You can pick either one, get it wrong, you can't lose. Because the worst you can do is 100 points. And with that, we're going to basically say Delv and Nerdy have won the game. And then Bubbles is like, rigged. So congratulations to Dev and Nerdy, who have taken the pointless game. So I know what I'm not going to do. I'm not going to do what we did in round one, where it's like one person picked. I'm going to do the speed round, I think. That's what I'm going to go with next time. Because that's what took us the longest to get through. So, congratulations are in order to Delv and Nerdy. And that means that between the two of you, you each get to choose one large prize from the top shelf. All right. Yeah, like I said, I blame the... No, I said Panic Attack was quick. Trance. I said Panic Attack was quick. Panic Attack, every time we've run it, has gone no more than 35 minutes. Alright, so with that, Nerdy Delv, we have the Star Wars helmets, we have Matt Parkman, we have Wonder Woman, and we have the NASCAR figure. Or you can take off the bottom shelf, and we have Cloud Jumper, Iron Man, Donald Duck, the Dolphin statue, the Hawkman keyring, the Scooby and Shaggy versus the Aliens, or Patrick Waugh. Alright, so Delv wants the helmets. So Delv gets the helmets, and we put that in her Tetris box. I got to Tetris your box, Delv. Alright, Nerdy. We have Matt Parkman from Heroes, Wonder Woman, the Walmart exclusive, or the NASCAR figure number 36. No, because I did say, Trance, that I did say that the Panic Attack game was quick. That's because he's on his sick medicine. That's because he's on his sick medicine. It makes him a little goofy. Yep, it's the Dayquil. Well, it was supposed to be Delv, but Spock was having computer issues, apparently. Like I said, normally Pointless doesn't go that long. Normally Pointless does not go that long. Alright, Nerdy. I'm glad somebody finally wants him. Because I'm going to be honest. I was feeling bad for Matt. Because he's actually a 2-pack. It's Matt Parkman, the bag of diamonds, the handgun, and Molly Walker. So Nerdy getting 2 of them. I got to go put that with your other one that I had upstairs. Your other item is upstairs waiting for me to do it. Oh, it happens, Spock. It happens. Like I said, I can't control when everybody's computer is like acting up. But yeah, so I got your other one upstairs, and I'm going to put that one with it. All right, Delvikins, you have yourself a very, very good night, beautiful. And unfortunately, I was going to do another list, but I got to go take care of a dog, which means I'm going to have to wrap this one up about 30 minutes faster than I was going to. To answer your question, Nerdy, no, I'm not going to be on tomorrow night. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot about Trance. Trance, I'm sorry. I totally forgot about yours. I almost forgot that, Trance. I apologize. So Trance will be trying to crack for our last bit of the evening the code. And Marvin's fallen over. All right, Trance. With that, we are going to show you the board. And do I have? I don't have this loaded. Damn it! I got a load. I don't have a load button on this one. That's all right. I thought I had a load button on this one. Mastermind. No, it's actually based on a British game, Spock. It's based on a British game. All right, Trance. So with that, we have a 3-digit code on the board locked in. All right. To get that right, every round, you just basically have to pick which answer the computer gave us that was correct. Okay? So we are going to load up the next questions for you. And the 3 answers for the first round are Alien, Alcatraz, and the Battle of Haestron Bridge. And give me 1 minute because I've got to remember which button to press. Give me 1 second. Okay. All right, we have 3 questions for you, Trance. The computer said, for question number 1, which sci-fi classic film was based on the sci-fi story of The Sentinel? The computer said it was Alien. When this prison was closed down, new quarters had to be found for Charles Manson and Sirhan Sirhan. The computer says Alcatraz. And what was the name of the last battle of the War of the Roses fought in 1485? The computer says the answer is the Battle of Haestron Bridge. Only one of those 3 questions did the computer answer correctly. All right? It answered one of those 3 correctly. So, Trance, you play until you miss. So you say that the correct answer on the board is that the sci-fi classic film Alien was based on the sci-fi short story of The Sentinel. Okay? If you are right, you get to pick a number over in the 0 through 9. If it's not in there, then we go to the next 3 questions, and so on and so forth. So Trance, you say, so I'm going to get you to approve it, because I don't know. I don't have the answers in front of me on this. This is one of those games I play along with you guys. Which sci-fi classic film was based on the sci-fi story of The Sentinel? The computer said it was Alien. When this prison closed down, new quarters had to be found for Charles Manson and Sirhan Sirhan. The computer says Alcatraz. And question number 3. What was the name of the last battle of the War of the Roses fought in 1485? And the computer says it's the Battle of Hastron Bridge. So, Trance, which of those 3 questions was answered correctly? You guys can assist if you like. I can't stop you. Nor would I try. I'm going to put Matt over there for the moment. So, Trance, which of those 3 answers is correct? You're thinking that the Battle of Hastron Bridge is the correct question-answer combination. Are we gonna go with the Battle of Hastron Bridge? Alright, we are going to go with the Battle of Hastron Bridge. Was that the last battle in the War of the Roses? No! It was the Battle of Bosworth. It was the Battle of Bosworth, which means Trance's game is over. Wow, Trance, you're pulling off a Mrs. Fallen tonight. The actual correct one was Alcatraz. When Alcatraz closed down, Charles Manson and Sirhan Sirhan both had to be moved. And the sci-fi classic film The Sentinel was based on was 2001 A Space Odyssey. 2 is the only one with facts in the first list. Nope, Manson was one of the last ones there. Unfortunately for Trance, the one-player games kicked his butt tonight twice. It kicked his butt twice tonight. Ouch! Alright, so unfortunately, Trance, 0 whammies for you, 0 prizes. Oh, that hurts. That hurts. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to wrap things up tonight. So give me 1 second. And now I only have to get rid of 3 questions in that file. It was worth a shot. It was worth a shot. You never knew. Alright, guys. So, with that, we are going to wrap things up tonight. Red, I will try to check my email. I got to go take care of the dog. where I have to go help Bubbles take care of the dog, even though he's my dog. We will not be on tomorrow. I'm sorry, Nerdy. I got to spend Tuesday night putting together, working on more of the files. Nerdy says, my turn. Oh, and it's more whammies for Nerdy. So we give him his 50 back for the wheel spin, and we give him an extra 50. All right, come on, computer. Why does it not do that on that screen? I don't know. We'll do it over here. Ooh, why do my whammies quit? Huh, that is weird. Currency. Let me go find Nerdy's name, and then we'll put his points on there. That is weird. All right, we got him in there. We got him added for you, Nerdy. I don't know why it decided to be a pain in the butt and quit adding points, but we'll have to see. All right, guys. So with that, now we're going to wrap things up tonight. Again, I won't be on tomorrow. Like I said, I'm sorry, Nerdy. I can't do it. I gotta put trivia files together. I gotta go fix one of my one-player games, and I gotta watch some SCW tomorrow night. That I do. All right. So with that, guys, we will see you guys right now. I think Thursday. I had to think of I almost said Wednesday, and it's like, no, wait a minute. So we will see you guys Thursday night before SCW and the Angels, I hope. Hopefully we won't overrun too long. It will probably be just a list Thursdays. That's what I'm thinking. I'm not 100% sure yet. Until then, guys, make sure you guys go check out Twisted Sense. Make sure you check out Nerdy Effect, Lethal, Delve, and everybody else that streams out there. And we will see you guys on Thursday. And don't forget Thursday, we gotta have the prize pile reloaded. So 5 new prizes will be up for everybody. And with that, oh wait, we gotta do one more thing. You guys don't. We always do this. Let's go see who's on. And hopefully they won't screw me over and have followers only on again. Because if they do, I'm going to get really, really mad. Oh, I know he doesn't. I know he doesn't have followers only on. So you guys hang around for a minute. Around for a minute.